Damascus, Syria. Syria has been in the throes of a civil war for many years, making it unsafe for travel. Damascus, the capital of Syria, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, with a rich history dating back thousands of years. This city is steeped in history, religion, and culture, with its ancient architecture and historical sites making it a place of great interest for many historians and tourists. Impact of civil war. Since 2011, however, Syria has been gripped by a devastating civil war, causing significant damage to many parts of the country, including Damascus. The conflict began with pro-democracy protests inspired by the Arab Spring and quickly escalated into a full-blown civil war involving numerous factions, including the Syrian government, rebel groups, and extremist organizations such as ISIS. International powers have also become involved, further complicating the conflict. The war has resulted in an immense humanitarian crisis. Hundreds of thousands of people have been killed, and millions have been displaced from their homes. Many historical and cultural sites throughout the country, including in Damascus, have been damaged or destroyed. In Damascus, the civil war has resulted in periods of intense fighting and instability. While the city is currently under government control, it has faced rocket attacks, bombings, and periods of siege. The war has also taken a significant toll on the city's infrastructure, economy, and social fabric.
Travel advisory.
Because of the ongoing conflict and instability, most governments advise against all travel to Syria, including Damascus. The situation in the country remains highly volatile, and travelers could face serious risks, including violence, kidnapping, and even death. In addition, many basic services such as healthcare and transportation are severely disrupted due to the war. The United Nations and other international organizations continue to work to provide humanitarian aid to Syria and seek a peaceful resolution to the conflict. However, as of now, the situation remains precarious, and the future of Damascus and Syria as a whole is uncertain. The future. Despite the immense challenges, many Syrians, including those in Damascus, continue to hope for a peaceful and stable future. When the conflict eventually ends, rebuilding will be a massive task. But the people of Syria, known for their resilience, will undoubtedly play a crucial role in reviving their war-torn country and restoring its historical and cultural heritage. Until that time, however, Damascus, like much of Syria, will unfortunately remain an unsafe destination for travelers due to the ongoing conflict. Please help out the channel by subscribe and smash a like button below. This video presented by Animation Arts Painters. To learn more, click the links below. Cultural heritage. Prior to the Civil War, Damascus was a city that was as much a museum as it was a bustling capital. The old city of Damascus is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with its winding narrow streets, centuries-old markets, souks, traditional houses, mosques, and churches reflecting the city's long and layered history. Sadly, although Damascus has not seen the level of destruction experienced by other Syrian cities such as Aleppo or Palmyra, the war has still significantly impacted the city's historical sites and infrastructure. The conflict has made it nearly impossible to carry out preservation efforts. The people in humanitarian crisis. The war has also inflicted a severe toll on the people of Damascus. While many have fled, those who remain have had to endure shortages of food, water, electricity, and medical care. In addition, the constant threat of violence has created an environment of fear and uncertainty. The city's population is a shadow of its former self, as many Damascenes have joined the millions of Syrians who have become refugees or internally displaced people. Efforts for peace. Despite the ongoing conflict, there have been numerous attempts, both nationally and internationally, to negotiate a peaceful end to the war. Various rounds of peace talks have been held, facilitated by the United Nations and involving representatives from the Syrian government and various opposition groups. However, these talks have yet to yield a lasting solution, and the conflict continues. The future of Damascus will largely depend on the outcome of these peace efforts. The city, like the rest of the country, faces a long and challenging road to recovery. The task of rebuilding infrastructure, restoring historical sites, reviving the economy, and healing the social divisions caused by the war will be immense. Rebuilding the city. When the conflict eventually ends, restoring Damascus to its former status as a vibrant, historic city will be a monumental task. It will require not only substantial resources but also a concerted effort to heal the deep societal wounds inflicted by years of conflict. Despite these challenges, the people of Damascus, like many Syrians, remain hopeful for a peaceful future. They aspire to rebuild their city, preserve their rich cultural heritage, and create a prosperous and stable environment for future generations. Please help out the channel by subscribe and smash a like button below. This video presented by Animation Arts Painters. To learn more, click the links below. Until then, the realities of war make Damascus a dangerous and inadvisable destination for travelers. But we can hope for a time when peace and stability return to this historic city, allowing its cultural and historical treasures to be safely explored and appreciated once again.